CopperCube have a decent global illumination calculator built right in, and for most beginners, it should more than suffice. However, if you're willing to go the extra mile, here's how to enhance the visual of your game using the mighty power of Blender's Cycle Renderer. With this knowledge, the next time you hear someone say all CopperCube games look the same, the 90s caught and want their graphics back, you will be able to show them your own game and prove them wrong. Export the static models and the corresponding materials from your pre-existing CopperCube game into Blender. Spend a good amount of time setting up the lights in Blender for your scene. Mesh lights, area lights, HDRI lights, etc. Match your game scene lights to their real-life counterparts in Blender. You will not regret this step. Even the most minimum amount of effort placed here in Blender will render results far superior than anything you could have possibly create natively in CopperCube. When you are done, you will be just 3 main steps away, and these are the steps. There are only 3 steps. The rest are but a repeat of these 3 steps. Step 1. Make sure you have the model that you want to texture bake selected. Create a new image texture like so. Give it a name and a resolution that is appropriate to your platform of choice. What I mean by that is, do not go all 4K on texture resolutions if the target is 3D on the web. Step 2. In the 3D view, make sure you have the model whom texture you want to bake selected and nothing else. In the shader view, make sure you have the empty texture you have just created selected and nothing else. Click Bake. Step 3. Final step. After the completion of the bake, in the image editor, you can select the image, save it, and you are done. Repeat for all the static models in your scene. Now your scene will look just as good in real time as it did before without the hefty render times because the light data has all been baked in. Be careful when using CopperCube's bloom as it is not visually accurate as of version 6.2. If you want to use it, remember, less is more. If you enjoy watching straight-to-the-point tutorials like this instead of those super long multi-parts trolling tutorial videos, please consider supporting me in Patreon. This is Bracelet Jack signing off, and I will see you next week.